Sphincter toad!
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are out at Buttonwillow to see how does the GR86 handle on track when you change a few key factors, things that limit this car coming out of the box from factory. So first things first, you're probably going to notice I have new wheels. I've gone full Rice Boy. We got Enkei TS10s, 17x8, wrapped in Kumho V730 tires, 225/45 R17s. A big step up in grip compared to the OEM HP Premises. Got the tow hooks front and rear because, again, going full track boy. And you may not notice this, but this is possibly the most important thing. I have a lot more negative camber up front. We're at negative 2.4 degrees at the front, and I believe negative 1.3 at the rear. You can't really change the rear much, but on the front we did the crash bolts on the top, we have the SPC bolts on the bottom, and that's the most camber we could get with the stock suspension components. Now before we head out on track, a few other things. We have CSG C21 and 11 brake pads, which I've been running this whole time since I first got the car and tracked it last September. We also have Castrol SRF brake fluid, which I just did a bleed and put in Motul 600. Castrol SRF is better, but I had Motul 600 laying around, so I said, why not? And other than that, oh yeah, Jackson Racing oil cooler as well. But other than that, bone stock. So let's see how she handles on track. Sphincter toad! Wah, wah, wah. Wow, overall though, having that additional camber in the front, I'm at 2.4 now. It feels so much sharper, far less understeer prone, a little more neutral. Obviously the Kumho V730 tires are doing a lot as well in terms of upping the grip level over HP Premises. But beyond just the grip level, you can feel the balance of the car now is less understeer prone when you're at the limits. A lot of offs on this session. I love this turn. Car gets light. We call that a tight sphincter tone moment. Already, again. Come on, guys. It's a yellow flag. Wow. Okay then. that is a totally different car in a good way. It feels so much more neutral and balanced now, where you can approach understeer, you can approach oversteer. Previously, you can actually see the videos I have at Spring Mountain Motorsports Ranch up here and down in the description. You'll notice that the car tends to push more so than oversteer, and you can absolutely get this to oversteer, but it's a more intentional, you know, just bury the throttle and you'll kick the tail out. Whereas now it is a lot more balanced, sharper turn in. And all these changes are primarily due to this. I mean, obviously more grip, but with regards to the front rear balance, that's actually the camber. Getting that negative 2.4 degrees in the front transforms everything. If I could, I would go a little bit more, but that's the limit that we can get there. Overall, if you do want to track this car, then right out of the box, coming from factory, it is incredibly capable. The main things you need to do are, of course, the fluids. So your oil, your brake fluid, brake pads as well. And that's how I actually tracked mine for the first 2 weekends. Actually, I did also add an oil cooler because I'm in a hotter climate, and plus I do tend to push my cars pretty hard. If you're newer to tracking, then you don't need to get that oil cooler immediately because you're probably not going to get the temperatures that high. It's kind of eerie seeing Tesla Model 3s on the track. It's so silent. You can hear the engine, the whines of the go-karts over there, but on Button Willow, it's just tire noise and wind from these Model 3s. But adding this negative camber and the stickier rubber has totally transformed, and now it's much more fun and rewarding on track because I'm no longer fighting the car and feeling frustrated that it's so slow or that it keeps understeering or whatever. This is going to be a lot of fun. Now I'm going to keep you guys updated with the various changes I make to the car because I want you guys to know what it's like. What do I recommend? What do I not? I gotta say, the more other cars I drive, and I feel very fortunate that a lot of you allow me to review your cars on this channel, the more I actually appreciate what Toyota has done here, because at $28,000, having such a capable and fun and rewarding and engaging driving experience, both on the road and on track, for $28,000 is just a stupid good value. I still can't quite believe it. If you want to have this as your practical daily driver, or you want to have this as your dedicated track vehicle, I'm slowly progressing and moving it towards more and more track focus, but as you can see, it's a very slow progression. So join me for this journey. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what else you guys want to see with this car. I'm thinking next, I'll keep it like this for a little while, and later this year, probably try some coilovers, maybe even do an exhaust. Gotta fulfill my Rice Boy destiny. Anyway, my friends, thanks for watching. Much love, and I'll see you guys in the next one.